Hey, what's up? You might have noticed something a little bit different when you clicked on this morning's video. That's right, we changed the name of the channel, guys. Welcome back to the Independent Experience. I'm Indy XP from Indy XP Bullion. That's right. So I started thinking about my channel and what we do here. And since we're going to start getting into pouring, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to go ahead and update the channel name, add the bullion on there. But also, people just weren't finding my channel like they used to. You know, when we were the independent stacker, people were finding us just like that. And then when we changed it to Indy XP, the numbers just didn't add up. So we're adding bullion in there. Obviously, it fits the channel well, so let's go ahead and run with that for a little while. Don't have to change the stickers. We're just adding bullion to the back of the name. So still Indy XP. Welcome, guys, back to the channel. We're also adding a few other things to the channel. We want to go ahead and jump into that before we get into the morning market wake-up call. We're still going to be doing the morning market wake-up call, of course. So I'm going to bring this in. Look at this. I'm going to peek right over the top here. We got the United States here. I got to back up for this. So, look at this map here. Look at that. So, we have put a lot of little pins on this map so far. These represent all of the places that we have shipped out bullion and Utah goldbacks and dimes and all sorts of crazy stuff. So everywhere I've mailed something out, we've put on the map. We have a little collection of people down here in the Phoenix area. We've got two guys that happen to be like miles away from each other here in rural Tennessee. Obviously, Indiana's a big place for us. East Coast, you guys are represented pretty well. Michigan, you're coming in hot. So yeah, every time we ship somewhere new, we're going to put another pin on there. We'll get the map down. I'm going to put the map up here in the corner up here. It'll be up here. So guys, if you want to just watch that, you'll see some new pins pop up every once in a while. If you guys would like to be on the map, you're going to want to make sure you get entered in for Free Gold Fridays. You can also get your pin on there by getting in on the El Fuego. And once we start pouring bars, you can get your pin on the map by purchasing some of those hand-poured bars that we're going to be having out real soon. Let's go ahead and jump on into the markets and see where we're going to be starting today off at. Gold is down slightly, currently at 1930.55. Silver is down as well, currently at 26.63. Thank you for reminding me yesterday I said $16, not $26. I said it was down significantly, not down that significantly, but silver is at 26.63 today, giving us a ratio of 72.49. Platinum is at 915.02. Palladium is steady at 23.40.21. In other metals markets, rhodium is steady at 12,600. Copper is up, currently at 305. Nickel is at 673. Aluminum is down slightly at 78 cents. Zinc is at $1.09, and lead is at 87 cents. We are seeing a little bit of a rebound in crude oil. Barrels are up at 37.33. Yesterday was not a kind day on Wall Street. We saw heavy losses on all three major markets. The Dow Jones was down 632 points, closing out the day at 27,500.89. The NASDAQ was down 465 points at 10,847.69. And the S&P 500 was down 95 points at 33,31.84. I made a move on Wall Street yesterday as well. I got tired of seeing Tesla keep crapping the bed and decided to dump my one little share that I had. I also did sell the remaining stock that I had in Spirit Airlines. So if you guys have been following my portfolio talks that I've had kind of sprinkled out through these videos, Finally got out of Spirit Airlines. It's kind of stalled out. Hasn't really done much here in the last couple months. So went ahead and get rid of those. And I bought into another electric car company called Nikola. So, Nikola, Tesla. You see where we're going there. So Nikola, if you're not familiar with them, they have a truck called the Badger. It's an all-electric truck. And it was announced last week, late on Friday, that they were partnering with GM to produce the Raptor or the Badger starting in 2022, I believe. So that has caused Nikola's stock to rise quite nicely. Finally, all the losses I took on Tesla last week reversed with my Nikola stock. So, and then also bought one share of GM just because I had extra money in the account and had to put it somewhere. So did buy a share of GM, and it was up a little bit, but I think we were up 45% on Nikola yesterday. So go ahead and check them out, guys, if you're into that. And if you guys are Bitcoin guys, then we're up a little bit. We're back over $10,000 at least. Currently at $10,220.60. And if you exchange the Utah Gold back, those have a rate of $3.23. To wrap up today's video, we're going to be reviewing an article that's an interview with Ron Paul. I think we all remember Ron. Ron is a retired politician. He ran for president in 2008 and 2012, I think. He kind of had a reputation of being a little bit of a loose cannon, I think. But he is talking with David Lynn from Kitco News. This article is entitled, it's a quote actually, "It is the biggest financial bubble in history for monetary policy." The Federal Reserve has been managing the economy through monetary manipulation, causing malinvestment and the overaccumulation of debt, says former Congressman Ron Paul. The end result is an overinflated stock market that could see a violent correction, as well as the monetary system on the brink of collapse, Paul said. Quote, "I happen to believe it's the biggest financial bubble in the history of monetary policy for the whole world. The correction is going to be pretty violent, and it's going to be pretty bad," he said. The Federal Reserve had recently changed its inflation control mandate from targeting 2% to the maintaining of the average of 2%. However, neither of these are beneficial to the economy, Paul said. "I don't think the Fed knows what they are doing, and they're struggling. And they are making an assumption that anybody who cares about finance, especially from the free market viewpoint, they figure nobody knows what they're doing," he said. "I've made fun of this 2% thing that's been going around for quite a few years, because for me, who believes in sound money, that the deliberate policy of our government is to steal 2% of the value of the dollar on purpose," he said. Additionally, the Fed's mandate of looking at only inflation and consumer prices and not asset prices is not comprehensive, he said. Paul doesn't agree with the policy of passing stimulus checks to Americans. Although they have benefited many people in need, the policy will provide stimulus. Providing stimulus is equivalent to a tax. They never ask the question, who funds the government? Is it some dictator? Is it some elected body? They have to steal it, and they have to steal it by direct taxation, he said. Of course, Ron Paul has always been a proponent of fair tax or flat tax. So guys, what do you think? Good to see Ron Paul come back out of the woodwork again. I didn't support him in 2008 or 2012, but maybe some of you guys did. Obviously, he has some ideas that are favorable for people in the stacking community. So be interested to hear what you guys have to say about old Ron Paul and his comments. Let me know down in the comments of this video down below. Guys, I do greatly appreciate every single one of you. And if you haven't appreciated old Indy XP, please go ahead and smash that thumbs up button for me right there. Helps me defeat the YouTube algorithms. There we go. If you happen to be new to the Independent Experience and Indy XP Bullion and Indy XP, we got to get all the names in there now. I got to figure out this closing and opening things again here. We'll have to rewrite the script on that. You know how I fumbled with it the last time, so I'm a little leery about doing it. If you happen to be new and you want to keep up to date on all of the latest and greatest content coming out, go ahead and consider hitting that subscribe and jingle bell right there in the corner, bing bong, so you can stay notified of when all the content's coming out. Of course, we're going to put a card right here so you can start catching up on the back catalog at the end of this video. I've been Indy XP from the Independent Experience and Indy XP Bullion, and I'm here again to remind you, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find your pockets heavy.